Yo, what's up everyone? It's icepick and today I am going to be answering your guys' questions from my Q&A video about 2 weeks ago. It'll be interesting and fun to see what you guys have been asking. Are traps gay? God damn it. Yeah, in my opinion, yes. In my opinion, yes. But hey, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Be yourself, fam. Alright, other games. Age of Empires 3. I've played since 2007 off and on. Really into PUBG right now. League of Legends I've played off and on since like 2014-ish. That's really it. I do have Call of Duty World War II. I bought it almost exclusively to try out their attempt at zombies. And I gotta be honest, I don't really like it as much as Treyarch zombies. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's the popular opinion or not, but it's just not really the same. I've wanted to ask one thing, but it might be a little too personal. Ooh. Alright. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah, sorry man, that's a bit too personal for me. 6. Can you do a collab with CallMeJoeJoe, maybe like a freestyle video, so that you can get the recognition you deserve? He commented on the ceiling shot vid, I think it would be great. Hell yeah, man. Guy's got 40k subs. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a view whore, but I mean, hashtag do it for the views, am I right? No, I'm just kidding, kind of. But, yeah, I actually saw his comment. I was watching his Road to Becoming Jazer series. I think that's what it was called, and it was pretty good. So I mean, heck yeah, I'm down to collab. Anthony L, do you get bitches? And if you do, how? Well, my first tip on getting bitches is I would not recommend calling females bitches. It doesn't usually help. No, but all jokes aside, I've had 3, I don't know, I guess 3.5 if you want to count. One of them was only for like a month, so I don't know if you count that. So I guess 3 real girlfriends. I'm not really about like one night stands or hooking up with people I'm not dating. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with other people doing that. I don't care. It's not something I'm into. I don't have a desire to do that. I'd rather have that connection, you know. But quick fun fact, actually, one of my exes is subscribed to this channel. If I could meet an RL player in real life, I think Neat Mike. He just seems like someone I'd like to hang with. Mechanically, best player? John Salmon any day of the week. No question, dude. No, just kidding. Love John Salmon, but I'd honestly say Squishy Muffins for both. I think Jazer's best freestyler, but across all mechanics in general, I gotta say Squishy. Are you alien? I mean, from the outside looking in, aren't we all aliens? Favorite Smash character? God damn, yo, I love you, Billy Bones. Great game. My favorite character is Samus. Gotta use that supercharged shot. What coin do you think will do best in 2018? Ooh, cryptocurrencies. Sup, Mendes? Alright. I mean, this isn't financial advice. Do your own research before investing, obviously. But me, personally, I'd like to see, like, IOTA. I'd like to see Substratum. I'd like to see those two have a good year. I think Tron could prosper this year. Overall, though, I think Ethereum will do really well in 2018, hopefully. Maybe the best. We'll see. What gives you motivation and drive to get better? Lucky Charms, 98. Good question. Great question. I think all of us get tilted at one point or another, but honestly, it's just my love for the game. Just looking at how far you've come from when you first started, no matter how good you are now, it's just a gradual skill curve. And getting better at Rocket League is just kind of different from other games. It's really fulfilling in my opinion. As far as like losing motivation, not really recommending this, but I drink coffee just about every day before I play Rocket League. Throw in some Tupac and it just puts me in the zone to dominate, you know? And I mean, if you start losing a lot, just take like a 5-minute, 10-minute break just to reset. Ben C, what's poppin', Ben? If you could pick one company / brand to sponsor you, what would it be? Also, how much do you bench, bro, to even lift? If I could pick one company or brand to sponsor me, I'd probably pick, honestly, Dunkin' Donuts. I know it's weird. It's not like totally connected or related to gaming, but I just think that would be dope, having a Dunkin' Donuts sponsorship. Like, if I could get like free coffee and I just talk about how it helps my game, because honestly, I feel like it does. I'm not gonna like say it does, because I feel like I could get like sued if I do that, if I'm like, hey, buy this, it makes you better. But yeah, I mean, I think that would be dope. And then also, I think G Fuel would be G Fuel. I feel like if you have a G Fuel sponsorship, it's like, alright, This guy's kind of started to make it. This guy's doing alright. This guy's got the G Fuel sponsorship. Alright, and then the other part, how much do you bench, bro? Do you even lift? I do lift. I'll start by saying that. Bench, bro, I bench right around 190-ish right now. I'm trying to get up over 200, but I'm not quite there yet, so hopefully I'll get there. Do you have a gaming monitor, and is it better than a TV for Rocket League? I have an Asus 27-inch monitor. I'm not even sure exactly like what model it is, but it's a pretty nice monitor. I think I remember it being around 160 when I bought it a couple years ago on Amazon. And I've never played Rocket League on another monitor, so I can't really compare there. I did play Rocket League on a TV the first time I played it, actually, though. I started on PS4, and probably after like 50 hours of game time, I bought it on Steam. And I would definitely say I like Rocket League more on my PC monitor than the TVs. We humans can't see air. Can fishes see water? Cue the Inception horns. I mean, I feel like it's kind of like an in-between. Obviously, water is more dense than air, so I feel like they don't necessarily see water per se. But, I mean, they see ripples and movement in the water, I would think. Just like we would. Like, when you're underwater and you thrash your hand or something, you can see the water being displaced, kind of like ripples or waves, whatever. I feel like it's sort of like an in-between where they see that stuff, but it's not like they're just swimming and see like a wall of blue or whatever. I mean, I'm sure you've been underwater with goggles on. I feel like it's probably just something like that, but minus the goggles, so a lot more clear. But I mean, I am not a scientist, so don't quote me. My best soloQ tip is just don't ball chase. And if your teammate ball chases, just play defensive and let them ball chase. One ball chaser and one defensive player is better than two ball chasers every time. That's what I would say. If I could only give one tip, that's probably the most important. Also, don't whiff. For your second question, I don't really have a combo there. To be honest, I never use pearlescent, but I have been recently using this look here. Huge shout out to Art of Sword for giving me these red and blue halos. Really complete the look I was going for. But it's Toon Matte Black for the secondary, and then anodized for the primary, just red and blue, complemented by the Hellfire, Gold Explosion, and black tunicas. I think it's a really dope combo. It's like almost like a shiny angel card coated in matte black. The Bad Animator. What inspired you to be a YouTuber, and what Rocket League player do you look up to? Great question. Alright, so what inspired me to be a YouTuber? Well, it was actually the edits that are really like a form of art on the T3C channel. If you haven't heard of T3C, it's basically a community editing channel, and it really is what kind of inspired me to learn how to edit. And I mean, I never got that good at editing, but yeah, I mean, that's what got me to originally start editing montages, and then eventually from there I kind of just transitioned into like tips / commentator channel for Rocket League. And yeah, that's where I am now, just pushing forward. And then Rocket League player I look up to, well, on a skill level, Jazer, because I've been watching him since like I first found his channel when he was at 4K subs, and it's really awesome how far he's come and how much he's improved since then. And then on just a YouTuber level, disregarding skill, Neat Mike. Neat Mike is the man I look up to as a YouTuber. I don't know, he's just really different from other YouTubers, I feel. Icepick, do you think or feel you will have more subscribers in the long run? Hell yeah, man. Thanks for the question, by the way, Roger. But yes, I have every intention of pushing this channel as far as possible. The community has just been so like, I don't know, so great, so helpful, constructive criticism and positive overall. I'm just very optimistic about how far we can go with this channel together. TKB, why do I suck at Rocket League? Well, TKB, Rocket League is sort of a lifestyle. Alright, I don't know if you think it's just a game. I think a lot of people think it's just a game, but it's a lifestyle, so if you want to get good at it, you need to get good, scrub. Nah, I'm just kidding. By the way, guys, TKB is another Rocket League content creator. He's only like gold or something, so I mean, it's not super high level gameplay, but he's very hardworking on YouTube. He streams almost every day, so I definitely want to recommend his channel to anyone looking for more content. He's always reading chat and doing sub games too, so it's always a good time on his stream, so definitely check out his channel. Fairly new sub here, loving the channel, man. Thank you, Owen, by the way. My question, what are your camera settings and why? I'm well past Rocketeer and still don't feel comfortable with my settings, always looking for opinions. Well, I'll throw my camera settings up right now. I get asked this question a lot, so as far as why, I actually used the default camera settings for like the longest time. I got really used to it and didn't want to switch once I was decent. But then, I don't know, my real life buddy would always be telling me I should change it, so I did a few slight changes. My camera settings are not super far off from the default settings. Mostly just moved the camera back a little bit, and then I think I moved them up a little bit. Maybe increase the field of view just slightly. But I mean, I really just wanted a little more view, but I still keep the camera really close to my car. Windows 10. How do you warm up easily? Whenever I wake up, the buttons feel so heavy and my reaction time is so sluggish and stuff, and it takes me like an hour to become warm again. I actually kind of have the same thing. If I play Rocket League right after waking up, I need coffee. And like, I'm not recommending this for everyone. Coffee isn't for everyone. I didn't start drinking coffee until I was like 20 years old, so I mean, I don't know. But that's what helps me personally as far as not feeling sluggish. And then for warming up, I actually don't spend a lot of time warming up. I usually, like, I'll go into training for like a couple minutes, just free mode, messing around, dribbling and stuff. And then I just jump into competitive usually. Hacks Nerd, where did you get your name from? It sounds interesting. Well, thank you for the question, Hacks Nerd. So there isn't actually a ton of backstory here, but one night I was over at my friend's house playing Can Jam, that like backdoor frisbee game. I was particularly on fire that night, I do recall, just saying. But anyways, my dad is originally from Iceland, so just randomly my friend's brother called me Icepick as a nickname. I thought it was actually kind of like a badass nickname. I thought it'd be a cool YouTube channel, so I don't know, I used it. I've never been mountain climbing with ice picks or anything cool like that. So like, I know, what a letdown. I bet you were hoping I was like a professional ice climber and I fought off like Yeti monsters with just an ice pick or something, but nope. Just a random nickname for my friend's brother. That is going to wrap up this video though, guys. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. And I'm sorry it's been like a week since my last upload. This video just took a lot of time of like recording, cropping each comment individually, getting all the gameplay, etc. So it's just kind of a lot of work editing. I'm going to try to get up some competitive dual commentary soon, and another tips and tricks video too. I'm thinking maybe dribble flicks, but I'm not 100% sure there yet. But thank you all for the amazing support lately. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers now, which is, it's just absolutely insane, and you guys are just the best. So I want to thank you all so much. But until next video, peace out.